Okay, targeted individuals, this is an update vlog log of the ongoing heterophobic attack that I'm being subjected to. As you know, this is day 3 of the log. Basically, my internet has been cut off and I'm having to use other methods to get my videos up. So I really, it's they've attacked my ability to access the internet. So nothing's been said to me. I haven't been issued with a warrant. I haven't been informed officially, legally, of any reason why it would happen. And the company that does the internet service provision, the internet service provider hasn't really said that we've been banned from the internet for any reason. So I'm having to find other means to get my videos out. And this is day 3, and it's I'm gonna talk a little bit about how to cope with this type of attacks. I'm gonna make another blog where we can concentrate on how to combat heterophobic attacks of this nature. I mean, what this, I'm not really generalizing, but what these heterophiles, heterophobes, yeah, what they're doing is illegal. It's the same type of crime, sexual harassment crime, and they look for empathy from the community, yeah, and sympathizers, yeah, people who sympathize with them. They will be their latest targets. I don't sympathize with people along their sexual orientation, based on their sexual orientation. I don't sympathize with people based on that. I sympathize with people who, where me and them see eye to eye, where our concept of right or wrong matches. Yeah, so that match, if I can find someone who matches my way of seeing reality, existence, my way of defining right or wrong, then I empathize with that person, or they empathize with me. So I don't really look at sexual orientation as a way of judging whether I should empathize with someone or even be emotionally or intellectually attached. If we don't believe in the same rights and wrongs, I'm not going to be intellectually attached to you. We just intellectual rivals. And emotionally, I can't be attached to you either. Yeah, if our concept of right or wrong is different, emotionally I can't be attached to you either, because the thing that hurts the most is to see someone that you're emotionally attached to make a choice, and you have to let them make a choice, because if the Almighty lets them make a choice, who are you to take it away from them? The most painful thing is to see someone that you're emotionally attached to make the wrong choice, and then because you know what the Almighty, you want to be like the Almighty, who were created in His image. So if the Almighty lets them make choices, you must let them make choices. But even when you know it's wrong, yeah. So one time I was around 10, and I saw my cousin. She just got a mountain bike, and she was around 9, and she was going over some humps, and I was like, "You're too inexperienced. That bike is too big for you. You're gonna fall." Yeah, but she started making up noise. "No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna." I said, "Okay." And so I had to watch her. Yeah, and I said, "Okay, if you do it and you fall, I will laugh at you." Yeah. So she said, "Give me that bike," and she went over the hump and she dropped. Yeah, and I didn't laugh like, I laughed like, ha 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 ha. Yeah, not into it, like laughing my head off. No, I just laughed as just to complete what I said I'll do. But just watching her, knowing that she's gonna go over that hump and she won't be able to do it. Yeah, now she's an accomplished bike rider. She can do all that with ease. But at that age, looking at her going towards that hump and knowing that she's gonna miss it, and then seeing her drop, and then seeing the feeling, knowing that she's hurt, because I was emotionally attached to her, that hurt. So if we believe in that this is right and that is wrong, and then somebody chooses a direction that we believe, yeah, according to us, we believe is right, is wrong, but to them they think they're right. You have to let them make that choice, but don't become emotionally attached to them, because it will hurt you when you see what happens to them in the end. When they make those wrong choices, it hurts to see that. It hurts to see someone you love seeing that. So as soon as someone you love makes a choice that you know to be completely wrong, you just stop being emotionally attached to them, because it will hurt so much to see them dying. Yeah. And if you're to make an educated choice, yeah, an informed choice, make sure you do your research. Yeah, if it's a lifestyle choice, make sure you do your research into what kind of problems you get with that lifestyle. If you want to become, I mean, you're born, I believe everybody's born asexual, but it's just the majority of the time we're going to become heterosexual. They haven't found a gene that determines your sexuality, but I think because the way eternity works has been for male and females to mate and to the species live on for eternity. So when you're born into this world, that's the majority um, relationship you're gonna see. So you're gonna eventually start to become straight. But if you manage to know that being straight is something that's half nurtured, half genetic, and then you decide to make a choice to choose some other orientation, make sure you do some research. Yeah, make sure you do some research first. Yeah, make sure you understand what kind of lifestyle is going to be, what kind of diseases you're going to be attracted to, what it's going to do to your life expectancy. Is your life expectancy going to be affected? Are you going to live longer, live shorter? Obviously, if you chose a lifestyle that led to you living longer, well, that would be a good thing for you, isn't it? Yeah. If you chose to be someone who meditates for a living and becomes celibate, and then you research and it says people who are celibate live longer, then that's a good choice. But if it says people who are celibate um, get various cancers because they need to ejaculate regularly to stay healthy, and they get various mental illnesses, yeah, because again, the ejaculation processes helps the chemical balance in your body, and then well, you can't really be completely celibate that way, because you increase the likelihood of you getting some kind of mental illness and also various forms of cancers. And if you know that there's another lifestyle choice you're going to make where it reduces your life expectancy by 20 years on average, then you're like, well, if I'm 20 and I'm making this choice, and in the catchment on average people die when they're 85, so when I make that choice I expect to die around 65. Yeah. And then before you choose your lifestyle, make sure you do some research, proper research. What kind of problems do you expect to get? It's SWOT analysis: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. What are the threats to that lifestyle? What are the opportunities? What are the gains for you? And what are the losses for you? Because every decision you make, there's going to be gains and losses. Yeah. Now, I'm a heterosexual that basically, because I've been targeted for gay conversion, I've had to become celibate. I have to go back to being asexual. Yeah, because I'm heterosexual and I can't change. I feel sick when I think about doing anything other than that. Yeah. So because I've been targeted this way, any female that comes within 5 meters of me is discouraged uh, and threatened, and the system is assisting. System's corrupt, like I said. Some parts of them will assist. If they can't get empathy from the community, they start to become heavy-handed. So we have to remain calm. Once they start playing the empathy game, we remain calm. Yeah. When they start getting heavy-handed, then that's the next stage. Yeah. But right now, they're looking for community empathy. So you remain calm. As long as they're doing that, you can reason with them and obviously look at the law to see If any of them just comes out straight and says to you, I don't like you saying you're straight, I don't like you being straight, then you can report that. It's a sex crime, isn't it? You know, sexual harassment. Yeah, somebody is victimizing you based on your orientation. Yeah, so you can report that. But when they get frustrated that they can't get empathy from the community, they can't turn you, they might start getting heavy-handed. We'll see. This is day 3. That hasn't happened yet. If that happens, then that's a different fight. Because if they're gonna tell me they don't care if I'm heterosexual, then I'm gonna have to say I don't care if you're homosexual. I hope it doesn't go that way. I hope we don't start digging those kind of holes or graves for ourselves. Yeah, so but at the moment it's still civilized. Whoever's doing this is hasn't come out straight and said it's me that's doing it. So it's still up in the air. It's still conjecture, and the evidence hasn't been seen, as in somebody, I haven't seen anyone saying it straight. It's just implied. So you don't do nothing until you have seen the evidence. Yeah, so once somebody comes out and says, I am doing this because of that, and I'm doing it to you because of this, I can't really do anything. Yeah, so I just sit and play the waiting game. The internet, they can cut it off for as long as they want. I'm still gonna be straight. Yeah, I'm still gonna stick to my guns, and I'm still gonna be, logging this for as long as it takes.